As some men age, their prostate gland can enlarge, a disease named benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. The prostate gland is a small, walnut-shaped gland located behind the men's bladder. During sexual activity, the prostate gland aids in making semen, the nutrient-rich fluid carrying sperm during ejaculation. In this video on parshealthhtv, learn 10 foods to avoid to lessen the signs of BPH. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Number 10. Caffeine. Coffee and all other caffeinated drinks should be avoided completely by sufferers of BPH. This is because caffeine is a known diuretic that boosts urine production, which fills up the bladder quickly, resulting in dramatically increased urinary urgency. The number of times you urinate daily. Drinking caffeine late at night amplifies the consequences. The thioxanthine present in abundance within caffeine also relates to increased urinary urgency by irritating the bladder. Chamomile or green tea is a much better option, with additional detoxification advantages. As caffeine is a diuretic, it also dehydrates your body by increasing your urge to urinate. It can be difficult for enlarged prostate sufferers to empty the bladder, resulting in pain. Lower caffeine intake, such as coffee, tea, and soft drinks, to ease this symptom. Number 9. Red meat. Another worst food for an enlarged prostate is consuming beef, mutton, and/or lamb regularly because they amplify the risk of prostate enlargement. Even small amounts of meat greatly raise the levels of arachidonic acid. This chemical compound causes inflammation that aggravates BPH symptoms. Substitute red meats for fatty fish such as salmon, whose omega-3 content makes it helpful for prostate health. Number 8. Eggs. Similar to red meats, eggs also include large quantities of arachidonic acid, which adds to the amount already present in the bloodstream to cause prostate inflammation and irritation. However, being rich sources of protein and other diet essential nutrients, egg whites can be eaten in moderation as they have less arachidonic acid content than the yolk. Number 7. Dairy. Like eggs, the consumption of dairy on a daily basis has been related to an increased risk of BPH. Cutting out or lowering butter, cheese, and milk consumption may help relieve BPH symptoms. Calcium in dairy products, merged with their high saturated fat content, worsens BPH by acting as an inflammatory agent mixed with its high saturated fat content. Excess daily calcium intake, 2,000 milligrams or 1.5 liters, also contributes to developed prostate cancer. However, since calcium is a bone health essential, consider substituting regular milk with almond, coconut, or soy. Number 6. Sodium. A diet high in high-salt foods negatively impacts the urinary tract, resulting in frequent urination and painful urges that may even cause urinary incontinence, lack of control over urination. Besides, processed and MSG-rich put pressure on the prostate by increasing inflammation. Try to lower your sodium intake and avoid processed foods altogether. Dairy products tend to undermine the low-fat diet perfect for prostate health. So get your daily calcium intake from greens, salmon, and almonds instead of dairy products. Number 5. Alcohol. Alcohol is another substance that boosts the urge to urinate, causing a frequent and urgent requirement to urinate. This dehydrating impact can irritate both the bladder and the prostate. Alcohol can also increase urine production. Men with BPH may find that their signs are improved by giving up alcohol. You can also make an alcoholic-free type of your favorite cocktail. For instance, substitute the rum with sparkling water or lemon-lime soda if you like mojitos. And if you are at a restaurant or a bar, ask the bartender to put your drink in the glass they utilize for the alcoholic version of beverages. Also, ask for a lemon or lime wedge or another garnish so that your drink feels festive. Number 4. Spicy foods. Despite being a staple of the South Asian diet and confirmed cancer-killing agents, the abundant peppers and spices added to foods can have negative impacts on prostate health in some men with BPH. Spicy foods can work as bladder irritants such as caffeine and aggravate urinary signs, especially urinary urgency. Spicy foods like curry and chili are also other foods you must avoid if you suffer from an enlarged prostate. These foods can irritate the bladder and prostate. They may bring on the urinary signs related to BPH, like feeling the need to urinate frequently and urgently, which leads to pain. If you're a fan of spicy foods, try adding a little less spice or hot sauce than normal gradually, and if you still like extra flavor, add herbs or veg as a substitute. Number 3. Saturated fats. Saturated fats have very few advantages and are already highly connected with heart conditions. But emerging research indicates that they are not very good for your prostate either. These studies have revealed a link between saturated fat consumption and the chance of prostate cancer. Saturated fat is mainly present in butter, sausages, bacon, fatty meat, coconut oil or palm oil, cheese, pastries. Although some studies have confirmed a connection between saturated fat intake and an increased chance of advanced prostate cancer, not all studies have found these results. While more research is required, lowering your intake of saturated fats can be helpful to your prostate and your overall health because it creates more room for fiber and nutrient-dense plants. So, try changing some of the saturated fats in your daily diet with healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats present in these foods: fish, seeds, avocado, olive oil, nuts. To lower the saturated fats in your baked goods, try substituting half of the fat with applesauce. For instance, if the recipe says to add 1 cup of butter, you should utilize half a cup of butter and half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. You can also apply mashed up avocado on your toast instead of butter or put it on a sandwich as an alternative to mayonnaise. Number 2. Excess calcium. Calcium is excellent for your health, as we all know. But as with several ingredients and healthy nutrients, too much of a good thing is not good. Excessive calcium intake has been linked with catalyzing the growth of tumor tissue in patients who have already suffered from prostate cancer. To cut back on calcium consumption, try restricting or stopping eating milk, cheese, yogurt, cottage cheese, pudding, and ice cream. Number 1. Sugary foods. Refined sugar is another no-go for people with prostate conditions, because this can aggravate inflammation. Sugar is abundant in some sources like fizzy juice and cake, but keep in mind that it is also added to processed foods to give them extra flavor. This contains ready meals, white bread crisps, some cereals, and ready-made sauces. You should cut down your consumption of these foods in order to lessen the pressure on your prostate and avoid pain. While a healthy, balanced diet is a vital complement to medicinal BPH treatment, always consult with your doctor before making any dietary changes to ensure they don't interfere with any drug. Don't hesitate to leave a comment and share your ideas with us. Thank you, guys, for watching.